This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about making Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, we'll take you to another
Wall Street. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit that like button. You hit that bell, all notifications. So we do come live over here. You hit that button, baby. Let's get it. We're looking to get 1.53K subscribers. I'd rather get to 5K, but obviously, right, we can't get ahead of ourselves. Let's get into it this morning. I'm excited to talk about a lot of different things, right? Do you guys remember 2 weeks ago? Oh, Shiznick, and that's what I meant to say. Be right back, because that was a very important video I just erased. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do remember, and I'm sure everyone remembers, there was 2 weeks ago. You might have missed the video, and I apologize. But it was a short, yes, and it was 2 weeks ago. And we're going to go over what happened 2 weeks ago. You're probably not going to believe it. You're not going to want to believe it. But yes, Anthony's here. Fritz is here, the viral videos. Maurice. Just so you all know, you have a chance to win money this month coming up, $100. So I want people to pay attention to that. But watch this. I don't tell too many people, and I don't do shorts, telling people to buy Bitcoin. Let me explain that to you. That's very, very rare. I will not scream and say, hey, buy Bitcoin, because I'm not your financial advisor. But guess what? I challenged a lot of people. Did you listen? Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto, working harder than an ugly stripper for you. All right, I want everybody, this is the challenge, buy Bitcoin. I want you to buy 50. Yesterday. Wow, we're doing good this morning. I apologize. Wall Street Pete. 2 weeks ago, though. In crypto, working harder than an ugly stripper for you. All right, I want everybody, this is the challenge, buy Bitcoin. I want you to buy $50, $10, $1, whatever you need to do. But I want you to actually buy enough that's going to make you happy. I want you to buy enough to enjoy the investment, to be able to really pay attention to it. If it's $1, you may not pay attention to it. If it's $100, well, you probably pay attention. If it's 1,000, you may pay attention more. I want every single person to go in right now, buy some Bitcoin, and in 6 months, around May of 2024, I'm going to ask you, what price did you buy Bitcoin at? And then I do remember that very well, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to get over that because it was only 2 weeks ago. And if we pay attention to the weekly chart, and it's kind of wild, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't tell people what to do. But this is a week ago, and this was 2 weeks ago. When that video was being played, we were in the week of Monday, October 9th. So if you're not paying attention to what is happening with Bitcoin, and you'll never see that price maybe again, well, we know that's not true. We can see prices all day long. Bitcoin is a very volatile asset. But when I'll tell you right now, when things like this happen in this area that's broken since April, we're talking about 8 months almost. We're talking about maybe exactly 6 months here. We're about to be 8 months going into November here. This is wild. December would make it exactly anything if it was April. Yep. Or it goes all the way back to March, excuse me. So that is 8 months. That was correct. But we're breaking a very pivotal point in time in here. This is wild. What it's doing to the altcoins, I can't wait to begin to tell you. I do expect Ethereum to do this cup and handle all the way to 1925. So if you're wondering what Ethereum was getting up to, there's expectations to 2000. So don't buy the big green candles. I don't suggest it. But what's different between all of the other pumps is if you look at the consecutive days in a row, we are extremely moving to the upside. Thank you for the GO comments. Thank you for the any comment. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you. This channel is daily squat without you guys. And when we get bigger and as we go, it's going to be a wonderful place to be. You greedy mofos! How quickly do we turn into some greedy people here? This is wild, right? 66. We are now in the greed. I did not think that would appear So soon, it feels like. 171 days, 8 hours, and 18 minutes, and 58 seconds, and blah, blah, blah. Until the Bitcoin halving, right? We know what's going on there. Pretty exciting, speaking of April, because that'll be just 6 months right before the Bitcoin halving, April of 2024. Many people have expectations to go much higher. National debt, 33,666,666. Isn't that a friggin' number in the billions? Pretty wild. Some people say the devil is 666. Hit that like and subscribe. But anything with this national debt in the trillions is the devil, in my opinion. I'm not too fond of what's going on, but it does help Bitcoin. It does help us. BlackRock to seed the ETF in October. Look at that. Imagine doing a mean, and really spelling it the right way. October, sick down in crypto. Well, BlackRock stating in their recent spot Bitcoin ETF amendment that they are seeding the ETF in October. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last time I checked, if we look behind us, it is the 24th of October. How much sooner do you think that's going to get approved? Then we have 6 days, 7 days left until the little Halloween useless holiday that we have. There's the 1925, speaking of it. And just to confirm there, we have Coinbase has a Tuesday filing deadline to answer the Securities and Exchange Commission's, the SEC, to rebuttal of the company's motion to get its major enforcement action dismissed. The company is said to be ready to underline 2 legal arguments that the tokens being traded don't represent investment contracts and this securities, and that the SEC is violating major questions doctrine that outlines the relationship between the regulators and Congress. So we have a problem here with that. They're ready to go to battle. It looks like Coinbase, well, if Ripple won so easily, why would Coinbase not win? I'm a big fan of Coinbase. I wasn't years ago, but hit the like and subscribe, hit the heart, hit the bell, hit something. Just don't hit yourself. Don't get hurt. But it is cold this morning. If you not watch this commercial is fabulous. If you have Google, it'll actually make your Google go off.
Mom?
But I did a skit, and it's funny. It's going viral. My freaking phone is beeping like a maniac. Imagine if Kevin was left alone in 2023. It's not Christmas. You don't get that feeling until you watch Home Alone, or perhaps Chevy Chase is what I put there. But it's going viral. It's hilarious. And it's showing here in his bag. And the guy ordered pizza. He paid. He said, "How much do I owe you?" And he paid through here. It's freaking hilarious. But just having different things. Chainlink leads crypto market rally, showing 8% overnight. This was yesterday's news with that. Chainlink's moving rather nice. We're going to go over a couple assets. You let me know if there's one in the chat you want to go over. I know people have work today. Solana, been steady, right? Getting the 1 day down. As you could see, seems like that's today. So could be a good day to buy. I don't know. We're getting double resistance here at this specific price. Magic line that I have there for $32.64. Imagine Wall Street Pete's money. TA was on the money. Imagine that. So we do tell you be careful, because if we do pop through, we will have to break above 35.98 to be considered serious. This is Solana. We call it Yo Mama. So Solana looking pretty strong there. I wish Selner wasn't sleeping, but brings up to some things, though. A few people. We're going to talk about some things coming in the next time, at the end of the video if possible. But I want to show this big gap here for Solana coming all the way up to $80. So pay attention to these things. This is when we were falling drastically. Well, this will be when we are fucking rallying. And I didn't mean to say that before, but I did. Thoughts on Bitcoin price? We could definitely talk about that. So viral. I'm so upset, dude. I don't know if you've been to any of the videos, me talking about it. And this looks like a cup and handle here, pretty strong, as I showed you, coming right through exactly as predicted. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy looking at Solana. I did say here, if you see the line, I said, get ready. And we were not trading this, so you damn well know we hit that one. Bitcoin does have a price we have to talk about. But right now, it's not much TA left, except for, like I told you here on another chart I have. This is old as hell. This is so old, this chart. And the TA is so real. If you could see here that I'm descending. I'm losing my shit here because I'm so excited and I'm flustered. But if you could see the falling wedge coming in here like this, and we did bounce perfectly out of that pattern, you could definitely see that. Well, I did say that if we started breaking above this area here, which I have marked, 30,872, which is an approximate. This is a shittier chart of mine. Well, we would be finding ourselves pumping 237.75, and we were making fun of Kramer and Peter Schiff, because they said Bitcoin would never reach 100K. I remember him telling me that personally. I don't know if you've been following long enough. But yeah, Peter Schiff, he actually tweeted out to me in my tweet, and it went viral and went nuts. But pay attention. What I expected is to break above here. Now, if we don't break on Cardano, and I wanted to talk about this one, we're going to do Bitcoin next, I promise. We did Bitcoin, really. 37.7, that's what I was trying to say. I expect some real big resistance there. Get go viral. What I was trying to say is I can't add any more on the watch list. TradingView is getting cheap, and they won't let you allow new symbols. Once you have more than 50, if you see here, I have a lot more than 50. So what happened is I went bananas and got as many as I could before they started charging after you get 50. So you have to pay more after you get 50. And then after 250, you got to pay more. I have like 500. So I'm already above, I'm at like the $20 a month, whatever the hell it is, payment. And I don't have to pay because I did this before they put the rule in. So I've been trying to get new ones up here. Can we get a new chart? Can somebody help me out? That's what I have to do my homework on. We need a new chart that doesn't cost money so we can get new crypto assets on here for people like Viral, some great followers. I appreciate you guys very much because I don't want people really too many saying coins that we don't have access to because that's annoying. I'm a very, very passionate guy and I want to make sure I get what you ask for. You know what I mean? Like, definitely want to make your... But the destination here for Cardano is 32 cents. So you can really see where this may be triggering. If we break above here, then we do have potential, as you can see here, all the way up to 38 and the 37 cents. I'll be happy as hell if Cardano does this. I'll be paying close attention to this double top M, though. So it'll be something that could happen after. But okay, we got it. So what do we have here? So far, we talked about Bitcoin. We're talking about Algorand because my boy Hugh said, let's go. Some people said it, and even Seldner said it. Hey, is Algo dead? And I said, no. I said, all it takes is something similar to this to happen now. And maybe you don't see it, but you will see it when I play it out for you. I'm trying to fix the shoulder and the head. Here we go. So what happens is you'll get this. This will get about up to here. I have the 12.5. So we have to break 12.5 cents for Algorand to be set serious. We could go on this trend line here, come all the way up to about 15.8, as you have marked here. This may be a shoulder, what we're looking for. That could take us all the way to 23.5, just about. That's when we will find ourselves in a really nice spot. You can see here coming in left shoulder. This is definitely a left shoulder. If I was doing a head and shoulders pattern, I'm looking for the inverted head, which would be down here. So the inverted head does take me somewhere, but I don't know if the new lower lows are done. In this type of market, when Bitcoin does get sold or Ethereum, what the big whales do, and I don't know if this is a big secret to anyone, but they sell product, they sell and take profits. Well, they get into the altcoins after that, and that's why they always pump after Bitcoin does, and Bitcoin settles to the side. Why? Because everyone else is buying Bitcoin when they don't realize it's time to buy altcoins, knuckleheads. It's just the truth. I'm not trying to do, I'm not trying to diss anyone. Speaking of dissing anybody, I never try to do that, but let me tell you right now, this is what I told a friend. Exact word for word. He can own up to it. He could be quiet. I don't care. I consider him a friend now. He said, I have to remember not to give out my keys, my private keys, because he got scammed. Now, he got scammed for $9. It pissed me off. I'll still love to bitch slap the person behind the scenes doing it. I would. I just don't. If I was a superhero, that's it. If I had any magical powers or any fucking special powers, it would be for heroes. It wouldn't be to be a villain. That's all I'm saying. So, just for anyone listening, I want Betty the Bull. We're going to talk about it. Never, not even the legit platform, will ever ask you for your keys. That's it. Just, hey, the person lost $9. You know what? On this show, I don't want anybody who's subscribed to this channel lose a single another dollar. I don't. So no platform will ever, even the legit ones, will ask you for your private keys. The only time you're going to get private keys to someone is when you're signing the F in to your ledger or your trust wallet or whatever you may be using. I think Uniswap is done, right? KYC everyone's doing, and not many people are fans of that. I know I'm done. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We're not going to do KYC. That's the whole point of decentralized. Let's be real. So Wall Street Pete just going on a rant just because I care. And I don't want anyone that's subscribed to this channel. And unfortunately, they were subscribed to the channel. And, well, if they're my friend, they should be subscribed, right? Imagine the people who aren't. I thank you very much as well. So hit the like and subscribe. Please do not become a victim of that. Algorand, as we were getting into it before I destroyed everything, you can see here we're looking for the head. We may not get it. It could dip a little, but I don't think so. We could possibly come right through. So we're going to pay attention. I won't take it serious, like I said, Algorand. But what I will be doing is taking profits if I was getting into Algorand right around there. And we have a 16 cents. That's pretty much what Algorand's doing. It'll come back down, scare you again, probably to 12, and then you will be lifting off. This will be your upward W. A lot of people don't see it, but this is how this happens. And it's volatile. You can see it already. And then all of a sudden, well, you wish you bought more and you sold up here, right? Sold up here, and you had an opportunity to buy another one, but you thought you were a genius because you sold up here. Little did you know, if you sold up here and bought down here and dollar cost average in and out, you would exponential max your gains, compound more shares that way, right? Somebody, we would accumulate more shares. If not, just guess what? Dollar cost average in when it goes down. And don't ever sell. And if you accumulate, you'll be buying certain lows that you'll be talking about forever. Some people have a HODL account. Some people do not sell. Some people never sell. Some people, guess what they do? They dollar cost average in. What is dollar cost averaging in? Well, they were assholes to themselves. They're going to call themselves an asshole. I was the asshole who bought at 68, 69 cents before this big fall. Well, you are an asshole for that one. I'm sorry. I am too if I did. But you're very unfortunate, right? Let's not call ourselves names. But the problem is you want to call yourself a dummy or something silly because look at all these prices getting lower and lower. Well, now's the time, as you see, as we're consolidating. It's clear consolidation on algo. It looked like it's dead. People asked, is it dead? Well, it's still kind of dead. So when Bitcoin starts getting sold off and people are taking profits, there might be an Algorand coming in. So right now we can't confirm none of that because Algorand is not pumping. It is still dead, and I can't believe it. Let's look at the daily, see what kind of day it's having. I'm not really impressed even with algo, but you can see the small consecutive days in a row showing some type of life in the market as it's done before, but went right back down. So until it breaks that pattern, as you can see, it has to be above 12 cents. You can see it. I already talked about it. That's how important that is. So for Algorand, pay attention. Anyone else have a crypto asset they would like to talk about? Cardano is doing one of those. I said, hey, we hope to break above the 28 and get to the 32. Seems like that could be happening quickly. XRP seems like with the news doing exactly as Cardano. They seem to be like head to head, right? They're doing the same exact movement. It looks like the same chart. So pay attention to that. They are moving. They've always moved together. I don't know if anyone noticed that. We go on the crypto total market cap. I always felt like Cardano, as it's number 8 right now, and XRP were always neck and neck. But for some reason, well, talk about the banks, talk about the wind, talk about everything else. The wallets and the addresses seem to be blowing a lot faster because people do like, I guess, that riskier asset. Cardano to me feels like it's the turtle versus the cheetah, turtle versus the rabbit, if you want to get down to when we were young. But that's what I believe we're doing. And if you look at the daily here, it blows my effing mind. This is an amazing time to buy. It's telling me on my oscillator, buy the daily. Ladies and gentlemen, this may have just started. XRP, Cardano, same thing. Telling me it's a great time to buy. We're in the oversold zone like we were a few more times down here. But guess what? We look for the averages. And where are the averages? And that's what we got to pay attention to. The averages are mainly around here. These are the times we were moving. February, you can see March. These are the times you want to pay attention to the averages. We really didn't hit one here for Cardano. So Cardano may be doing a fake pump. I'm watching the averages, and these were when we were moving. So pay attention. We didn't fall enough. Maybe we do get a fake pump here for Cardano. People will probably get out. But I actually hope I'm wrong. I hope Cardano continues to pump. XRP looks strong. Bitcoin looks strong. Let's get to the dominance. We have yet to do any of that. SUKU for orange. Do we have SK? I wish people were here for the beginning when I said, if we don't have it, I can't put it up right now. So anything on the list that you see, maybe I need to be a little more precise because I'm sorry. TradingView will not allow me to put any more friggin' assets on here. Maybe if I start deleting some soon. I got Sushi Swap. I don't think I have SUKU. I wish I could. We're going to have to get another. Like I said, this is going to be part of my homework tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So hit the like and subscribe, please. I would appreciate it very much. If you're watching the show, if you're commenting, I would like to have you subscribe. We'll talk more about crypto assets. We're going to go for a chart. Maybe I have to pay for it. If I do start paying for it and I get them all, then I'll do it. But right now I see XLM. Fantastic. I love XLM. I'm glad I got pretty much all of them, but I do not have SUKU. I apologize. We will look to see if there's a trading platform that we will be able to do this in the future and get what you ask for, because I'm kind of annoyed that we don't have that. So most likely we have a lot of things. Avalanche was doing the same kind of thing too. I said look for the Head and Shoulders, right? Look, they're all set already. And it's like, well, it's coming to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, Wall Street Pete's TA is on the money. If you ask me, I just had to adjust by 1 week. Excuse me. So pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for the $14 even for Avalanche. I'm not your financial advisor, but I did work on Wall Street for a decade. So looking at all these things, total crypto market cap, 1.27 trillion. That's pretty, that's insane. It's pretty. That's all I can say. It's very pretty. 1.1 trillion was amazing at one point, and we're almost back to 1.3. What are we going to do when we get to 2 trillion? I think that BlackRock will then have a little bit of some touch into the iShares. And if you didn't know, it's IBTC, which will be the ticker for that when it comes into play. So right now, Cardano, 29 cents fighting. We do have Dogecoin fighting right to get about 7 cents. Pretty exciting because Dogecoin has been dead as a doorbell as well. Looking at some of the crypto assets before we leave you. We talked about buying Chainlink in the video. If you wanted to go back to it, it was just 2-3 days ago. This is insane. Chainlink was $7.98, $7.90. I was saying how I really thought it was one of my top crypto assets. And then I said, hey, pay attention to Polygon. That's my number one. We talked about it. It was trading 50 cents, perhaps 49, even lower. I said I love Litecoin. I've been buying it at $63 for my personal HODL account. I love Litecoin. It's the silver of money, if you ask me. Pretty excited for that to see what happens. Avalanche was another one we talked about, pretty cheap. XLM, ladies and gentlemen, remember 54 cents XLM? I know I do. I have it stuck in my head. Would probably sell when we get back to that area. If it does get back, I don't hold a lot, but I do have some. So some of these things I talk about, I definitely hold. As you can see here, though, we do pay attention to some of the right here. Let's look. The last 7 days, 11% for Uniswap. ETC, Ethereum Classic, is up 13%, but look at Filecoin, ripping butt right there. 23% in the last 7 days. Let's pay attention to see what other things are doing, and taking the cake is Chainlink. So if you're watching, Chainlink was one of my top 2 crypto assets this week coming, or the past week, excuse me. We did a video talking about my crypto assets. And if you're watching here, Chainlink and Polygon, well, they're doing a pretty good job for considering I bought more, and I wish I bought more. It's crazy how it works. 33% Solana, that was on the list as well. And pay attention to some of the crypto assets that are on my list, because they seem to be the ones that are kicking ass, Seabass. And believe it or not, Bitcoin is doing something in its own with Ethereum as well. And I do believe Ethereum has a lot more steam. We talked about it. So go back to the charts, go back to the end of the video. I do apologize for anyone I did not be able to get your crypto asset on the screen this morning. Like I said, I'm going to go right now as we get off the video and do a couple things. I have to check some things out. Never give your private keys out to anyone, please. Never do that, ever. That is for you only. If your mother's asking, there's something wrong, check with your mother. Call her. I want to hear her voice, because somebody might have taken over her phone, because there is no reason for people to be asking for your private keys. The only person who needs that, they're called fucking private keys. Why am I even discussing this? Wall Street Pete, Signo, and crypto. I care. That's why. You have a wonderful day. I hope everyone either learned a lesson today or just seen something in the charts that maybe they did not. Maybe you're learning about crypto. Maybe you're wondering, should I get in it? I always see this crazy guy talking about it. We have a lot of haters as much as we do have support. But please, that's how important your support is. Please continue to hit that like button. Smash that like button if you can. Just don't get hurt. Comment what you would like to go over. You see the charts. You see on the right side what I have. Like I said, after this video, I am going to go on, though. I'm going to double check and see what I can do as far as getting. Maybe I have to go to Poop Charts, poopcoincharts.com or whatever. Don't go to Poop Charts. It'll actually show you charts of poop. It's Poop Coin Charts. But it shows a lot of the shit coins that you would buy, the ones that I tell you to stay away from, that get rug pulls. Be careful. Yes, you could be a millionaire trading one of those assets if you get lucky. And remember what I said, if you get lucky. Wall Street Pete keeps it real. Nobody does. Please do not ever click any links, or do not share your private keys or anything else for that matter. They don't need to know any information about you. What asset do you like? It's none of your fucking business. How about that? Talking about a New Yorker. You have a wonderful day. Wall Street Pete, Signo in crypto. I appreciate your support. You guys have a wonderful day. Tommy, I see you at the end of that video. I appreciate you, Tommy. You have a wonderful day. And please, as we always talk at the end, $100 giving off in the month of November to our subscribers. So I can't wait to do it. I can't wait for the month of November. And October has already been nice. Have a great day, everyone.